We're playing The Sims 4 today. Okay. Nothing like huge, no story driven, anything like that. We're just gonna be building houses, okay? It's a very specific type of gameplay for a very specific type of person. So if this one isn't for you this week, I'm sorry. But first, I'll show you some houses that I've already made because I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't record them because listen, there are a bunch of people that will like go above and beyond and make really awesome, amazing Sims builds, but I'm not that person. I make good things, but like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? You'll see. Before you say anything, I know this doesn't look like the new crest of someone who plays The Sims all the time and has logged 1,500 hours. I know. Okay, so recently I forgot that I had done this. That mood you get in where you just want a fresh start, right? I saved a bunch of stuff to the gallery and then I deleted everything. That's hilarious. Cannot believe I forgot about that. Anyway, so we're in Newcrest and I have 3 things to show you. They're all kind of the same. Let's look at this one. I named it the Coffee Cottage, okay? This is what we're working with. Definitely giving Coffee Cottage, right? It's definitely giving Coffee Cottage. Okay. This one's kind of empty, not gonna lie. But it's cute. And the upstairs, unfinished bathroom. Don't look at that. Don't even pay attention to that. It's cute. Okay. Moving on. Okay, the next one we have, okay, so very obviously this is a Halloween shell challenge that I was doing. Let's go see that one. Let me give you like the thought process behind this one. I really, really am fond of this one. Okay, so this is a like bed and breakfast type of thing, it's supposed to feel like it's tucked away in the woods or whatever, and it's a bed and breakfast. It's called the Birdwatcher's Lodge. Okay, let's look at the first level. Okay, yeah, so there's a bunch of clutter. Love clutter. This was the inspiration for the entire thing. Just one day I was in debug and I was looking and I noticed so many feathers that you could just hang up on the wall. My whole idea was that you would just come to this lodge out in the woods and you just stay there for the weekend and it's all about nature. You go outside, maybe look at some birds. Maybe this particular lot has so many birds, like an ungodly amount of birds. So you just go there for the weekend and just watch them. Birdwatcher's Lodge. I don't know what else to say. Is there a basement? Yes, there's a basement. Okay. I forget, And then finally, the upstairs. Only 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It's very small, but it's a bed and breakfast. Okay, so that's about all there is to that one. Okay, this last one, I built this house in anticipation for the For Rent expansion. It is a block of like townhomes. You'll see. I had the idea of just a bunch of townhomes, right? Because we're getting For Rent, so we're going to be able to rent out multiple houses on one lot. So I was just so excited about it. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 townhomes that can be rented. And then there's 1, 2 businesses on either, or 1 business on either side. And as you can see, this is just basically a shell. There's nothing in it because could you imagine furnishing all of this? Embarrassingly, it took me days to do. The outside, I really loved. I don't know. To me, it seems very realistic, but in an idealized way, if you know what I mean. Perfectly manicured and everything. It looks super like lush and pretty, but also this is what like the kind of layout that you would see in like an apartment style complex or a townhome, So the outsides, you have more of the same, like landscaping and everything. This was something I devised. This was before the For Rent pack came out. and before we had like joint mailboxes. So I made this by combining a bunch of items. Okay, in retrospect, now that the pack has come out and we know everything about it, I like my multi-mailbox more than the one that they came out with. Just gonna be honest. This is the inside. You can kind of tell how much time went into it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you don't play The Sims. And a lot of alt place went into this. And if you play The Sims or watch The Sims, you know. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I've given you a little tour of like a couple of houses that I've made. And now let's build one. I don't have anything in mind, so we're just gonna like start doing anything and see if I get inspiration. I know. You don't have to tell me, but we're gonna try. It's been months since I played this game, and I don't have a single clue what to build. There's one of two ways that I will build a house. Standard, there's standard ways where I'm just gonna like block everything out before even doing anything, and I'm gonna make the house look good from the outside, and whatever it is. Or I will, just bear with me for this one, I will just make a shape of a room, say that's the living room, and I'll just build it like this, build it, furnish it, do everything to it. And then do another one over here, maybe this is the size of the kitchen that I want. And then build it, furnish it, do everything. And then, say this one is the bathroom. I work on all of them separately is what I'm trying to tell you. And then I block it all together at the end, which I know is very like kind of chaotic. Let's begin with perhaps a living room. I don't know. Let's just do that. I don't know if this is going to be a big house or a small house or, anything. I literally know nothing about this house. I'm just literally riffing right now. Okay. So, really, like, nothing is coming to me today. Like, I have no ideas in my brain. I've come up with this very ugly template. I'm going to try to work with this a little bit more. I can feel some inspiration happening in this moment. Okay, so it's not looking terrible. There are still some, obvious mixed choices here. But, I gotta say, it doesn't look awful. It's kind of turning into something, dare I say, like, kind of cute. I don't know. I mean, I would see this house on like Zillow and say, that's a good looking house. I would live there. I am just dying to put some terracotta flooring outside. Oh, it's good. I think it's good. Ooh, that's nice. I like that grout color. What a thing to say. Ooh, that grout color though. It matters though. Look, it makes a huge difference. Oh, the roof kind of clashes with it though. Okay, we need to stop procrastinating. I'm just gonna get into the interior. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking. No, you probably don't. Terracotta. Can you hear me out? I can't get over it. The layout as it is isn't too bad. I don't know if we're gonna have that much trouble with it. Maybe the upstairs. The upstairs is usually the place where it goes a little funky. Okay, so this is kind of working. Although, the couches and the chairs are just so bland and I really don't like them, I like the color. And, it's a blank slate, it's easy to work with. The wood tones, I by an act of the divine, I got all of these furniture pieces to match wood tones. I don't know how that happened. I really don't, but this is what we're working with so far. Okay, I'm back. I know it doesn't look like I went anywhere, but I did. And if you can't tell, it's dark out now. So I spent quite a bit of time off camera just finishing this up, because if I didn't do that, it was never gonna get done, especially not today. So I did what I had to do, and it's as good as it's gonna get right now. So I'm just gonna give you a tour. So this is the outside, very minimal landscaping. You know, I didn't want to mess with it. I was kind of, oh, something is missing here. Don't mind me. It looks best from this angle. Hold on. Okay, so here it is. I'm not sure how to describe it. I think it's cool. I like it. You know, there's going to be some obvious places where there's a bunch of bare spots, but I'm just going to say that I'm going to leave it up to you. If you so happen to download this from my gallery, you know, you can fill in those gaps. Think of this as a creative exercise, okay? So if you like this, you can download it from my gallery and fill in the gaps later, okay? There's nothing special about the backyard, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the backyard at all. I just kind of filled in the space. These chairs are not the same as these chairs. I'm noticing things. Anyway, the actual house itself, I really like. You'll see that there is a lot left to be desired because I didn't really finish it. Okay, I think you understand. Okay, let's just look. As you can see, I kept the very bland, basic couches and chairs because I like the color. That's about it. I really leveraged plants here. If you took all the plants away, there would be nothing. And also, you can see that I used like the same rug literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. Let me bring up the walls so you can see some of the cluttering. It goes away sometimes when you just don't put all the walls all the way up. But yeah, this floor is gross. I hate it. It's mostly because it's basically all one color. Again, really bare walls. I know. Every wall that is not covered you can see from this angle, and it is hard to look at. At least this angle you can see some curtains. But like I said, it's left as an exercise to the simmer, okay? That's the second floor. You know, here's the master bathroom, master bedroom, guest bedroom. You can turn it into whatever bedroom you want. I don't care. Here is the office. I don't like this. I'm gonna move on. Moving on. I don't think there's really anything else to say. I mean, this is all you need. This floor is all you need. You can just bulldoze the second floor, or, you know, I don't know what to tell you. And that terracotta, it was a good choice. I stand by that choice. Anyway, this was the first Sims video. This is it. Depending on if I can get faster at building or not, I might do this again. I don't know. Because as it stands right now, it took me like hours. Let's skip over that. It took me really not even that much time, an acceptable amount of time. And this is what I came up with. So I'm gonna put this on my gallery, so you know you can fix it. This is all I want you to know about this house before you download it. Just terracotta, okay? All right. Thank you for bearing with me through this. I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about this anymore. Thank you. I'll see you next time.